Hello everyone, welcome back to the garden. This video is going to be super quick because mainly this is just me experimenting with something. Now recently I made an order for fruit tree cuttings and I ordered from two different places. I ordered from Fruitwood Nursery and I ordered from Fedco Trees. But for whatever reason, Fruitwood Nursery already sent out their cuttings, which is fine. I mean, I can store my own cuttings in my fridge and keep them nice and healthy and stuff until it's time to take cuttings, but I mean, ideally I'd rather them wait, but either way, I have them now, and part of my order were several grapevine cuttings. So instead of letting the grapevine cuttings just sit around in the fridge and be cold in my fridge, what I really wanted to do is experiment with a new idea that I had for rooting these grapevine cuttings, and I think it will be successful. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to base these cuttings on the premise that, of the winter sowing method. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a container or a tray, a deep tray. Usually, I guess a bulb crate would be a better option for something like this. And I am just going to fill it up with potting soil, and I am going to prepare it just like a winter sowing container, cut around the center and everything like that. Probably deeper containers are going to be better just because the length of the cutting overall and the size of the plant matter. But all I'm going to do is I am going to stick my cutting blunt end down, just making sure that the right end of the cutting are facing up. We don't want the wrong end of the cutting that would be confusing and not a good thing. And I'm just going to stick them in the soil, make sure the soil is nice and moist, and then I'm going to cover it back up or put it into an unheated low tunnel, whichever technique that you use personally. And I'm going to tape it back up, and I'm going to set it outside in the sun, and I am going to let nature take care of it. And here in a few months, we'll be able to check on it and see how things are growing and see how things have taken root and really what has happened to these grapevine cuttings. I believe that this is going to be 100% successful. I mean, grapevines in general are already pretty easy to root. A lot of people just stick them in the ground and let them root that way. I'm not letting them root that way just because this is not they're gonna be their permanent garden home. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different so I can make it a little bit easier to transplant. Hopefully things will be looking good here when the spring arrives, and we'll have to check back in on our cuttings. I know this was a quick one, but I just thought I would share what I'm doing in the garden with you. So I hope that you are having a great day. I hope it's warm and sunny wherever you are, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.